There was another game later where I think it was South Africa, where God had to come from heaven and rescue directly. Because when I watched initially, you were like, I think you had scored first. I think Uganda had scored first or something like that against South Africa. Then, of course, me, I don't have time to watch the whole thing. I went to do something else. When I came back, they said, what has happened? No, you had considered a goal, I think. Then when I was watching, your defense was nowhere to be seen. Then the goalkeeper, do you remember that goalkeeper when he ran? That goalkeeper of yours had to go from his area. He actually got to the ball. He got to the ball slightly before the opponent, but he couldn't. I think the rules don't allow you to hold the ball unless you are in your area of responsibility. So he tried now to dodge the other player now who outsmarted him, and then he scored. The goal was empty. The goal was empty. I don't know what had happened. What had happened what had happened to the fullback? Tell me what had happened. You are the one who scored first.
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's what I saw.
Then we started, our defense started panicking. Then we started losing shape in all the defensive areas. So we wanted it so much. Our boys wanted it so much. The goalkeeper couldn't wait for some moment because he was under pressure. He wanted to do more, but most times he found himself out of position. But sometimes
he actually got to the ball first, but because he couldn't hold it, where is the goalkeeper? You come and defend yourself. Where had the fullback gone?
I think the fullback can answer that.
Thank you, Mr. President. In that moment, we were attacking, so we were high up in the pitch, so we were caught up in the moment.
Why do you all go to attack? Because this is the whole thing of the AOR in the army, area of responsibility. Why would you all go to attack and then you leave the goalkeeper alone?
Yes, Mr. President, in that moment, the ball was on the right, in the right flank, so it was a counter-attack. So the defense was high up, so he had to come out, so we had to cover the goal, but eventually we couldn't defend the goal.
Byekwaso, where is this Byekwaso man? What do you think of my military idea of AOR, area of responsibility? Everybody stay in your area of responsibility, you will be more efficient. I don't know what you think. Instead of all of you going on one side, then you need to run back, all of you. Is it not even tiring?
In fact, Your Excellency, you are very right. Football was created by the army in the 18s. It's mostly structured in the army shape. Every player has his job to be done. Every player has to have a job to perfect it. And once you are disjointed somewhere in defense, you get a lot of problems. So totalist is in the shape of army guard.
You have got a white coach. I saw a white man here. Who is that for our white friend? Come. What do you think?
And like Gavin told you, when you go forward and you come to a counter, that means that you're not in position. And that's mostly when you're attacking. So therefore, we always talk about wrist defense, but at that moment, if your wrist defense is not at place, it's difficult.
But why should all these 9 or so people go forward? Why wouldn't you have the 5 forward and others? What is the problem?
My explanation, we all attack and we all defend.